Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about It. So the 2017 Andy Muschietti It, not the 1990 Tim Curry version. So if you want to hear my thoughts on the latest horror movie to hit our screens, then please keep watching. Alright, so by the time this goes up, It would have been out for about a week and a half here in Australia, and since then I have seen it twice. Once I went fairly quiet screening, and the second time I went with a packed cinema, and both experiences were different. So I'm going to start off with basically just a couple of things that I didn't like, and when I say a couple of things, I mean I'm really like pulling at straws here. There's not too much. So basically, we all know the story of It, a small group of kids, the Losers Club in Derry, Maine, where apparently a lot of Stephen King novels are set. Now, I haven't read the book. I want to preface this by saying I have not read the book. I've seen the miniseries, but I have not read the book. So if I say anything that, you know, might not match up to what's in the book, let me know. Feel free to let me know. I don't know. But yeah, as we all know, it's the Losers Club set in Derry, Maine. The kids start to see scary things, and Pennywise, dancing clown, is quite an iconic character thanks to Tim Curry 27 years ago. So you probably, if like you don't read the book or you haven't seen the miniseries, you will know who Pennywise is, and basically he just terrorizes the kids. So this one is a little bit different to the 1991, but yeah, let's get into it. So when I say that there are a couple of things that I didn't like, it was mainly on my first viewing. By the time I got round to the second viewing, I didn't really mind so much because I had time to really think about how they kind of added to the story. Didn't really bug me too much. It was just some of the CGI, I guess, in one of the, I guess, transformations or figures that Pennywise takes on to scare one of the kids. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but yeah, some of that CGI, some of the CGI with Pennywise as well is just a little bit strange. But yeah, on the second viewing, it didn't actually bug me so much, and it really fits in with the whole theme of the film anyway. It is a very 80s film. Yeah, so the feel of the movie, that kind of CGI really does fit in. So yeah, on the second viewing, it didn't really bother me so much because I wasn't sitting in my chair scared. Yeah, and honestly, that's probably the only thing that bugged me. And yeah, like I said, that was just in my first viewing. By the second time, I did not care. I thought it was awesome and I was having a great time. So the first time I went with my partner, and it was a fairly empty screening. It was fairly silent. The first part of the movie, like the first 5 minutes with Georgie and Pennywise, basically, that was the only part of the movie that was really on the edge of my seat, because I had seen that snippet so many times prior to Annabelle at work that I knew something scary was happening, and that was the only time that I really felt scared. The rest of the time I was just having so much fun. Every time Pennywise would come on, even with the jump scares and stuff, I was like, yes, this is awesome, and I just found myself basically smiling instead of being scared. So if you're expecting a true horror, very scary film, don't be. It's basically just like a darker, scarier Stranger Things, really. So while it's not as scary, well, maybe for some, because in saying that, on my second viewing, I sat in front, I went alone, I sat in front of a huge group of, I don't know, 15 to 18 year olds, and they were petrified. Every time Pennywise popped up on the screen, even just a jump scare, fake jump scares, anything, these kids were basically crying. So in saying that, I don't know, I'm not completely desensitized to horror, so I'm probably somewhere in the middle. So yeah, other things that I enjoyed about the film, let's start off with Bill Skarsgård. Him as Pennywise is absolutely amazing. Like, he's drooling, the fact that he can actually move his eyes really adds to Pennywise. That is creepy and I love it. Just him as Pennywise in general, his actions, him being so lanky, is so different to the kind of campy clown, I guess, like a true clown that Tim Curry was, so that's very different. But yeah, Pennywise absolutely knocked it out of the park. Loved it. All the kids are so lovable. their acting as well is truly like amazing. You don't even notice that they're kids. So many emotional scenes, not even just the ones where they have to be scared, like friendship scenes and things like that. Their acting is amazing. Obviously there's Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things. His character, he's Richie and he's hilarious. His voices, his classes as well. There's a scene with him that's kind of his scene to, you know, like to get him scared, to really build the fear before he meets Pennywise. That scene is so good. Actually, all the scenes in that house are actually just so good. Some of them are in the trailers as well. The clowns in the room, that's so cool. The music as well, even the sound effects, some of the times, you know, it's just like footsteps or something. It's just different to basically any other movie that's out at the moment. It's just so cool and it really builds suspense. And while there are quite a few, I guess, jump scares, they're not really that bad. But the best part of the movie, it's in the trailer. You see Pennywise and the hair starts to cover his face with the projector scene. That scene goes insane. It's amazing. That effect, Bill Skarsgård, the kids, what it does for the movie and the characters in moving them forward is just amazing. Now, because I haven't read the book, I don't know all about the little itty bitty Easter eggs that are kind of woven through it. I know there's something to do with, I think it was in the mini-series, like the turtle. The only thing I can think of is Bill picks up a turtle in Georgie's room. I know there was a whole thing with Silver. They have to kill Pennywise with Silver in the mini-series. And Billy's bike has Silver written on it. I don't know. But like there are little things, I guess, you kind of start to notice, just little things. The nod to Tim Curry's Pennywise as well. Just little things picked up on the second viewing, but I don't know. Obviously it's very different to the book. Like I haven't read it, but things I've heard, it's very different, and probably for the better. So I don't really know what else to say about it, guys. It didn't completely terrify me, but obviously it's doing it for other people. I'm in love with Pennywise, the clown. This just like as the clown, not just Bill Skarsgård. I think it's amazing. Ben bought me my own little Pennywise here. So yeah, I absolutely loved it, guys. I've seen it twice. I didn't get bored of it the second time, but I probably will leave it at that and wait for the Blu-ray. I did see something about a director's cut coming to Blu-ray for home editions. So excited about that. Hopefully it's true. I would highly recommend going to see it because not only is it getting high critic reviews, public are clearly loving it as well, like Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, everything is just giving it insane reviews. It's the #1 movie in the world at the moment, I believe, and has like broken a lot of horror genre related records as well. So if you're not really into horror, I would still see it. It's not really that scary. But yeah, such a fun movie to see. Can feel a little bit on the long side, but the way that they build the characters and the way that they build Pennywise and the end as well. And of course this is just chapter 1. We are now awaiting chapter 2. I don't think anything really has been announced besides Bill Skarsgård. So yeah, keep an eye out for news on that one. Let me know how you guys thought it went. Leave comments down below if you were scared or not. I don't want to make this go forever, so I'm just going to leave it here. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!